That is what we are going to discuss today. We all at some stage or other frequently or less frequently feel bloated and tight in our abdomens. It is mainly due to the buildup of gas in the tummy and the small gut and due to disturbances in the movement of smooth muscles in the small gut. On feeling your stomach, it feels distended, and most times you may have colic pains and discomfort. Some people have more flatulence and bloating than others. They pass more gas, or you may call it breaking wind. Healthy people do it between 14 to 23 times each day. If you pass wind more than the typical person, you may wonder what's going on in your gut and whether it is a symptom of a more serious health condition. In most situations, it is food that causes the bloating, especially overeating. Sometimes drinking milk can cause bloating. Lactose present in milk is a carbohydrate, and intolerance to lactose can cause bloating. People intolerant to lactose are unable to digest lactose due to the absence of lactase enzyme produced by the cells that lines the walls of the small gut that normally breaks down lactose. Eating foods made of wheat like bread or gluten can cause food intolerance and cause bloating. Gluten is a protein found in wheat, semolina, rye, and barley. Gluten helps food maintain their shape, acting as glue. Eating too much of fructose in fruits or fruit sugar can cause bloating or gas. Apples, pears, mangoes are high in fructose and may produce gas. Berries, citrus fruits like lemons and oranges and bananas have less fructose, so they are less likely to cause gas. Some healthy foods can cause bloating, especially foods that are loaded with gas, such as beans and lentils, broccoli, sprouts, cabbage, onions, cauliflower. Beans are extremely good for our health, but producing excess gas can cause problems. Packaged food can cause bloating. Carbonated drinks such as sparkling mineral water, champagne are full of bubbles that can make you bloat. As you get up in the morning, you may feel that your stomach is not bloating. As you eat different kinds of food during the day can cause bloating. If you often feel bloated after a meal, don't be too quick to blame high fiber foods. The real culprit could be the excess salt in your food. Sodium reduction is an important dietary intervention to reduce bloating symptoms and could be used to enhance compliance with healthful high fiber diets, said study researcher Noel Mueller, an assistant professor at the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health in Baltimore. Eating more salt can promote water retention and make digestion less efficient, which can lead to gas and bloating. Studies in mice have shown that dietary salt can alter the makeup of gut bacteria, and that in turn can affect gas production in the colon. Dehydration is also considered a cause of bloating. Drink plenty of water, unsweetened cranberry juice, grapefruit juices. You may add ginger into any of these drinks to help as a cure for bloating. Avoid artificial sweeteners. If you have any belly pain, flatulence, diarrhea, or constipation, and feeling tired, exhausted, depressed, and have headaches more frequently, then you must consider such symptoms needs help from your doctor for further investigations. Let us now discuss about irritable bowel syndrome, quite a common condition that causes bloating of your tummy. Bloating affects as many as a third of Americans, including more than 90% of those with irritable bowel syndrome. It's a painful buildup of excess gas created as gut bacteria breaks down fiber during digestion. Gut microbiota related causes of bloating are a new finding. 70% of your immune system is in the gut. So gut bacteria, or as we call them, microbiota, play an important role. So bloating or interruption of normal digestive function may be due to decreased good bacteria, and you may end up with excess gas and distended tummy. Eating too fast can cause bloating. Your stomach is approximately the same size as your fist, and it stretches when you eat. If you eat too much, you feel uncomfortable and bloated. Enjoy meals at the dining room, at home, and at restaurants, and you tend to eat less due to the chit-chats with friends while eating. Avoid watching TV while you eat, as it disturbs your enzyme digestion of food and may cause bloating. Be mindful when you eat, and your body signs will tell you when you are full. Eating salty food can cause increased gas production because of water retention. Eating junk foods, starting from sweets and certain desserts such as cakes or donuts, fast foods that are filled with fats such as burgers and pizzas, can cause bloating. Alcohol and certain kinds of sodas and carbonated drinks can cause bloating. According to the Gastroenterology Organization, tens of millions of people across the globe are affected by digestive disorders to cause bloating and other symptoms mentioned. It is possible that IBS is caused due to lack or presence of certain bacteria in your gut. Very soon, the research that is being done will find the microbes that influences gut disorders like IBS and other causes of bloating. Indians and Sri Lankans drink rasam soup made with tamarind, tomatoes, and other spices like mustard, cumin, and pepper. This My Mother rasam seemed to have a carminative effect and prevent bloating even after you enjoy a calorie-dense biryani. Most Sri Lankan restaurants in Colombo and other provincial towns serve rasam soup, and do not forget to enjoy this soup when you next visit Sri Lanka. We had this soup followed by biryani at the Oak Ray Flower Drum restaurant in Colombo 3, that's Kolpiti, and it was exquisite and no bloating or stomach disturbances experienced afterwards. Despite the recent tragedy, Sri Lanka remains an incredible place to visit as highlighted in The Lonely Planet. The island is peaceful and do visit with no hesitation. Hope you enjoyed this film. Bye.